What's up, you guys? Alright. Yeah, there's no real good way to say finger bang, right? Yeah, there's digital penetration, but that's like 7 syllables and shit. It's way too fucking long, right? It sounds like digital penetration. It sounds like you're fucked by a computer or something. Finger bang, right? 3 syllables. That's the best way. That's the best we got, you know. And it sounds kind of fun, right? Like you're going bang bang. Watch, I'll finger bang Lena right now. Bang bang bang. I just finger bang her 3 times this song, right? I'll finger bang everybody in this room. Bang bang. And when people ask what we did during this mic, you tell them, "Oh, you almost finger banging everybody." They're like, "What the fuck? Maybe I should book them on my show." Anyway, like I would never use my finger for that anyway, because my hands are like too rough, you know. And besides, I already have something longer, thicker than my finger anyway. Bang bang. Now, before doing comedy, I was a sushi chef, you know, and it was a pretty good job, right? Like when making sushi, you use like razor sharp knives and shit, and like blow torches. So it's really like the manliest way to make a meal, you know. And it's a good living, you know. You get paid pretty well, and people will buy you drinks during your work, right? So it's a pretty good job. And I'd say the best thing about being a sushi chef was the pussy. Cats love sushi. Love me, my dog. Come here, stupid. Oh no. Look, you ruined everything. You know, a lot of people that have never eaten sushi, they don't know what all the hype's all about, right? And what it is, like, if you haven't eaten in a while, it like chips your brain out, you know? It gives you what I call like the sushi face, right? It's like people look normal, like they look like they got lobotomized for a couple seconds, you know? They'll look normal and then they'll take a bite, and then they'll be like, and then they'll kind of like snap out of it, you know? Sometimes you literally see them shake themselves out of it. And all these sushi restaurants, they all serve alcohol, right? And the reason is because sushi goes great with any alcohol, like beer, wine, you know, whiskey, whatever. So all these people that come to the restaurant, they start off with sushi face, end up shit face. Yeah, one thing about being working in a sushi restaurant that I liked is that because it's kind of expensive, right? So everybody there, they're there to like celebrate something, you know, like an anniversary or a birthday or like a first date, right? And if it's a first date, it's always like the same. It's always an older man and a younger woman. And it always goes one or two ways, right? It's either the older man's like talking about how much money he has and how important he is, you know? And then the younger woman always talk about like what she can do to help him and stuff. Or it'll be an older man and he'll be taking his adult daughter out to dinner, you know? And those conversations are always the same, right? It's always like she's talking about her future plans and stuff. And then he'll like chime in here and there with like advice or whatever. And if she's single, he'll always kind of point to me and be like, Yeah, I don't know what it is, but dads like fucking love me and shit. Even when I was in the army, you know, I'd have like sergeants like trying to hook me up with their daughters and shit. And, like, even to this day, right? Like, if I'm standing there and like if a guy notices I'm checking out his daughter, what he'll do, he'll make eye contact with me, right? And then he'll look at his daughter and then he'll look back at me and go, right, that's it, right? Like he's giving me his blessing to date his daughter, right? I mean, it's either that or he wants to fuck me. But either or, I'm not gonna be alone for another year. Yeah, you know, because I'm Generation X, right? So I spend a lot of time basically raising myself, you know, cooking my own meals and shit. Like especially breakfast, you know, that's like my specialty. Yeah, like if you have a waffle iron at your house, oh, it's game over. And you're gonna be like, I surrender! You're like, Ewan, please stop making these delicious waffles. I'm like, oh, you're finished? Well, this one has Nutella and marshmallow cream in it. You're gonna be like, no! You're like, here's a lemon waffle. I'll give you a waffle orgasm. You'd be sitting at that breakfast table squirting all over the place. And I'm talking about syrup. And one of the best things I can make that always pleases everybody is smoked barbecue pork spare ribs. Smoked barbecue pork, yeah. Anyway, smoked barbecue pork spare ribs. Yeah, because sometimes I'll leave out the smoked or the pork part. You know, it's really good, right? It's like that's some good eating, you know. It takes about 5 hours. You know, on a standard offset smoker, I can make 2 racks, which feeds about 6 people. And it's great, you know. Even just seeing the bones slide out of that juicy meat, it's almost sexual, you know. Yeah, when you think about eating barbecue ribs, you use the same part of your brain as when you're thinking about sex. It's almost like an aphrodisiac and shit. Man, I wonder why men are like so fascinated with barbecue. We're not hungry, we're just horny. The second best thing I can make is a curry. Now curry in its basic form, it's just like these bouillon cubes that you mix with hot water and it makes like a gravy, you know, you mix it with, you eat it with rice. That's just in its basic form. But me, I soup that shit up, you know. I make what I call the curry forest. Right? I got like cabbage and beef and like celery and carrots and onions and all sorts of shit. I'll boil it for a couple hours, you know. Then I'll throw in the curry cubes and some potatoes. I'll boil that for like another half hour. Then I'll throw in like mushrooms and shrimp. And then boil for another half hour, then you're done, you know. And then serve that on rice. Oh, that's like the heartiest, healthiest, most delicious thing I can make and shit. Now, I've had curry like at restaurants and other people's houses, but you know, my curry is, as far as I know, is the best in the whole world. And that makes sense though, you know, because I am Korean. You know, Asian people, we're like massage people, right? We 100% believe in the effects and health benefits of massage, you know? Like anything you can do to reduce stress without drugs or alcohol is a good thing, right? Yeah, me, I'm a massage master and shit. Yeah, I love folk, whatever. My specialty is the foot massage. Yeah, I like how like casual it is, you know? Like you'd be sitting on the couch with your girl, you know, watching a movie or something, and then she'll like have her feet on your lap, you know, and just like kind of massaging them. It's nice, you know? But most people don't know that there's a spot on the foot where if you massage it, she will lose her motherfucking mind. Yeah, she will turn into Cowboy Carter and shit. Yeah, the second you touch it, she'll be like, woo! Hey! All right, let me show you these jokes. Here's the deal. This is a little difficult. Oh no, I'll do this for next time. Where's the best place in Los Angeles to get a blowjob? Downtown. You know, actors, they're so like passive aggressive and jealous and shit. It's crazy, you know? No, they'll be like, hey, break a leg. Please God. Why did Alexander the Great cut the legs off his enemies? To defeat them. Why did the squirrel fuck the almond? He wanted to bust a nut. Yeah, in the army, you learn a lot about yourself, you know? When I was there, I learned that I'm a pussy. What can I say? You are what you eat. Yeah, one of my buddies, for Halloween, dressed up in a cowboy hat, vest, and assless chaps. He was like, I'm a pirate. He said, I'm gonna go as a pirate. I'm like, pirate? I'm like, yeah, butt pirate. Why do sailors give the best blowjobs? Because the captain always goes down with the ship. You know, the more I learn about space, the more I wish I didn't know anything about fucking space, right? Like I was watching a show, and they're saying that if anything happens to Jupiter, you're fucking screwed, right? Like they're saying one day Jupiter will move closer to the sun. And when that happens, well, it'll either shoot us out into space, or we'll collide with another planet, or we'll be thrown into the motherfucking sun. I'm watching this, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how is this helping my life at all? You know, it doesn't. You know, I can't affect the path of Jupiter and shit. All this does just stresses me out a little more. And it's just another white hair on my ass and shit. Now that I told you guys this, right? Now you have to worry about it. What, this? The prostate of your, you know, the health of your prostate, your colon. Oh, and don't forget Uranus. Yeah, you know, it's crazy, this election cycle. A lot of Hispanic people actually voted for Trump. That was crazy. Like, nobody saw that coming, right? And I think even they were like, what the fuck am I doing? I think they thought that Trump was going to deport everyone else except them, you know? They're probably like, yeah, get these illegal aliens out of here. Hey, where's Grandma? You know, in the 60s, Dallas, Texas, it was like a super ultra modern city. Yeah, when JFK was there, it totally blew his mind. What was the smartest of all the dinosaurs? The thesaurus. And you know, the national dish of Korea is kimchi, right? All it is just like pickled cabbage and shit with like chili flakes and shit. That's it. Yeah, you eat that crap for a couple months. Even you'd be like, we're cooking that fucking dog. Yeah, I know exactly how I'd like to die while having sex. Yeah, I want to leave this world with a smile and a heart on. Might be hard closing that casket. Anyway, I want everyone at my funeral to know that I lived a full life and I went out with a bang. My name's Iwan, I'm out here. Thank you.
Woo-woo! Put your hands together again for Ewan! The finger banger! Woo-woo!